So welcome to Skynet Management. My name is Christian Baker. I'm a Navy veteran, and I was a nuclear reactor.
Hi, my name is Christine Angeline. I'm a former Marine, and I was a radio operator.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Martinez. I was a military police in the United States Marine Corps.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kyle Matt-Berry. I'm an Air Force veteran, and I did nuclear weapons security while I was in service. So, Skynet software, what do we do? So, if you'll indulge me for a minute, put yourself in the place of a restaurant manager. You have a lot of things on your plate, right? A lot of things that you have to worry about. You have to worry about your cooks know the recipes for all your food. You have to worry about keeping the customers happy. You have to worry about making sure that your employees show up on time, right? You don't have a lot of time to be worrying about certain things, such as inventory management. And with that comes with, if you use other softwares, it can tend to get a lot of, there's a jumbling that happens with it. It's a lot of information. So what we did was we intended to make an inventory app that was going to be simple to use. It was going to show you all of your data in a chart form, and you were going to be able to edit it and read it very easily. So that's kind of what we did. So that's exactly what we did here. We built this with the user in mind. We wanted to give the users a clean, easy way to keep track of their inventory needs and ability to calculate average use of their product inside of their inventory management and see it come to life with data visualization. So the first thing that's going to happen, like most web pages, you're going to get a login screen. That's going to be the first thing that you go to your website. So you can sign up with a very simple to read form system, get your data, and then go to the login with the same username that you created, much like every website. So once you do that, the first thing that happens is you're greeted to our dashboard page, which kind of acts as our home page of sorts. A couple things that are going to persist throughout our web page is going to be the sidebar on the left-hand side, which gives you all of the pages that you can go to within our application. The dashboard on top, which is going to give you the ability to select a category. And all of our data is going to be constructed within items within categories. So the first thing that you're going to see is the ability to change the graph that we're here based on what data that you want to see. You don't want to see clutter all the time, so you want to turn one of them off. I just want to see the inventory, so I turn off the inventory, or the average use. If I just want to see the average use, turn off the inventory. As you can see as we're hovering over right now, you see exactly how much inventory of each product that you have inside the graph. And of course, we select a new category, and the graph changes dynamically on the fly like that. Same thing's going to happen. Scroll over seamlessly. You're going to be able to see inventory and average use of products. I'm going to pass this over to Juan, who's going to tell us all about our inventory reports and how to change everything.
All right, thank you. Okay, when you come up to our site, and you can click on report tables, it's going to give you a list, 4 category of all the items that we have. You can also go on the top right on the navigation bar and pick a different category. It's going to list all the items, 4 category on what you have on the site. For example, on electronics, you got 9 items. We want to add a new item to that. Well, you have the option to do that as well. You go to your category selection, you pick electronics, type in the name of the item that you want to add. For this example, we're going to select monitors. You're going to type in quantity, which is going to be 20, and the price per monitor. Once you click submit, that item is going to get added to the bottom of the inventory list for electronics, which it did. And you can see on the bottom, it's right there on the bottom. If you want to update that information, you have the option to do that as well. So instead of 20 items, you want to update it to 55. You click on the update button, and it gives you the response that your item has been updated. And it's going to persist on the database. You can switch categories, come back to electronics, and as you can see on the bottom, it's still there. It hasn't been moved or deleted. If you want to delete that, all you got to do is push on the delete button, and it's going to disappear from our database. We're going to come back to electronics, check all the way to the bottom, and as you can see, that item has been deleted from the table. And I'm going to pass this on to Christian.
So here on our categories, we have a toggle selector that changes you from edit to delete. And you can delete categories or edit their information there. Here at the top, you can enter a new category, hit submit, and now we have a new category, trash. So once we add a new category, you can go into report tables, select that new category from the dropdown, and add a new item, just like we would any other. And once we hit submit, it's going to populate down below. We're still able to change the information just as before. It's already updated in the database, and you get a prompt that your information has been updated. We'll go back to the categories page. And now say we want to change the name of it. We can type whatever we want to change the name of that category, hit submit, and we're prompted that we updated the information. So now you can see the changes in the report tables. We'll go back and delete that item because we don't need trash anymore. So for the user profile, we have all the information that was entered on registration. Here you can edit it as you want and hit update profile. You will have a prompt that says you updated the information. And here, right now we don't use that information for anything at the current time, but later down the road, this is information we want for later issues. Here in our report tables, you go to the you can see changes for quantity changes you made. So we'll go here. We'll change dry erase quantity from 12 to 21. Click update. We'll get the prompt that we updated the item. Go back to the report, and it shows us updated. We have the username that updated it, the old quantity, the new quantity, and the timestamp. So that is organized by categories, just like our report tables.
So the technology stack that we actually used for our project for the front end was HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. On the back end, we used Python, Django REST framework, and for our database, we used PostgreSQL, and for hosting our website, we used Heroku.
So for the stretch goals and records, right now all we have is quantity changes, but there's obviously a lot more information we wanted to add. We got to our current version of our records the day before we were completed with the project. We'd also like to add, when you add an item, delete an item, and things like that to our records. But we pushed for the quantity changes so that we'd be able to update the chart.js information with average use based off the changes in inventory. And for the user profile, we did get that added in. However, we didn't use that information at the current time. For search functionality, we think we could have got that with an extra day in. We knew how to do it. It just got pushed to the back a little bit for air handling and other things we want to take care of on our last step.
Okay, and right now every user that logs in or registers on the website is authenticated and is able to make any changes for a database or their company. That's something that we want to limit depending on the personnel. For example, the manager has a whole lot of access, but if he has anybody underneath him to have a different role, for example, administrative roles, then we want to limit permissions on that individual person to only view the data instead of making changes to it.
One of the things that we really wanted to add here, but due to time constraints, we made sure that we kept our user with the ability to have charts that had data on it that was going to help them out. One of the things we wanted to add, however, was if we added more charts to our table and gave the user more ability to see what is going on inside of their inventory, including price charts, or a couple other charts that we can throw in there so they can get a good idea of exactly what is in their inventory and how much they're spending. We think that that would greatly benefit a user's use for our product. And a good way we could do that is a technology called D3, which is a charting program that we can use inside of our app that would make it more customizable. So one thing we wanted to make sure that we talked about was that we really enjoyed working on this project as a team. We meshed well together in basically every facet. There was almost no arguments that happened, and we were really able to bond together. So I don't think we would have been able to accomplish what we were accomplished if everybody wasn't so easy to work with. And we truly believe that the reason why we got what we got was because of the group that we got placed with. So we're very thankful for that. Other things we'd like to give to, of course, Platoon for giving us the tools to become successful, hopefully outside of this project and within inside this project. And they really gave us a life-changing program here that we were able to accomplish in only 14 weeks. And it's amazing what we've done. And I think all of us, all the students, not even up here, but everybody in general, should be very, very proud of what they've done because of what you guys have done. And also, special thanks to DRW for housing us during this whole thing and giving us delicious lunch. And they gave us really great support as well and made sure that we had the help that we needed always. So we're very thankful for that as well. All right. Do we have any questions? You see our information up here if you'd like to do this afterwards.
Could you talk a little bit about your design process as far as like how you're structuring the data and how you came up with how everything should flow?
Yeah, initially what we wanted to do is we wanted to customize a user. Right now, Django has a user model built into it. Unfortunately, you're not able to add additional fields to it. For example, we wanted to add a company into the user, but because of the way the model was set up, we needed to customize that, and that's what we ended up doing at the end.
Yeah, we had some problems with the custom user model with the relations to the other models we had in the Django database. So going back, we want to change the user information to the one-to-many relationship and keep store all the information inside the profile instead of extending the built-in user model of Django. It would have been a lot easier to work with, and I think we could have got the features we wanted in the back end accomplished if we went about it that way.
So you're working as a team. How did you split the work between?
So in the beginning, we kind of split into front and back end. We didn't want pair programmed on the back end and work together throughout the entirety on that. As we were going through different features, we would kind of jump around. I think we could have been a little bit more organized, but ultimately it worked out really well for us. There was never a moment where we weren't, where no one was just sitting around waiting for the next thing to happen. Someone would get stuck, we'd come over to help them move forward. The vice versa would happen with being one on the back end. Christina and Kyle did pretty much the entire design for this project, and then would also help each other in that regard, and it just seemed to work really well. We didn't have the really high structured stories and assignments for each person, but because of how well we're able to work as a team, it just worked hopefully for us. I don't know how else to describe it.
So if I can add on to that real quick. So the first day that we had with our project was entirely planning based, and we were able to create all of the features that we were going to implement inside of our most viable product, our minimal viable product, sorry. So we had everything that we were going to do within the app, but we hadn't necessarily decided how we were going to do it yet. And that was about kind of coming together as a team to decide specifically how we were going to do everything, and that's kind of how we broke up the features. Gary?
Yeah, if you have multiple users logged into the same company making changes, will it affect the user? And if so, how did you solve that problem?
Absolutely, it does. I actually wasn't a part of that story, but we actually just tested it out there that you can have multiple systems on at once, and it will update all of our categories just the same. Juan can probably speak on that more, as he was kind of our data specialist.
Yeah, the way we set it up, instead of making the inventory be part of the user, we made it part of the company. So we created a company, and we did foreign keys to all the items in inventory. be part of the company. So whenever you create a new user, you were able to register. You had to select on the bottom that what company you belong to. Once you did that, you were able to do all the inventories for that particular company. Do you have anything else? Okay.
Are there any other questions?
Thank you so much, everybody.